Hey there, this is the Orlando Squadcast. It is your one-stop shop for all the latest news, history, and updates from the City Beautiful.
Hey, checkers.
Ooh. Yeah. This city is so huge, so there's a lot going on.
So tips, secrets, happenings, anything that's new that's happening, you're going to be hearing it here first. Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining us. My name is Jonathan Spiegel. We are here exploring all of the vibrant culture, places, people, and things that make Orlando so damn special. Get ready to be in the know with the Orlando Squadcast. Like I mentioned before during the intro, again, my name is Jonathan Sexy Man Spiegel, but I'm not the only sexy man in the studio. No. I have someone even sexier sitting to my left-hand side / directly in front of me. It's going to be Rob Stack. There he is. Rob, how are you doing today, buddy?
After that introduction, I'm doing very well. And you do, I always feel very special after your introductions.
I got a little something for you. If you want my body, if you think I'm sexy, come on, baby, let me know.
We were just talking. I'm going to jump in. I'm Mark.
Oh, hey, Mark.
I'm the other host.
Oh, I didn't even see you there.
And
you're looking pretty good, too.
Thanks, buddy. That song was weird. I liked it, but I hated it at the same time.
I liked the little
I did like that. We were just joking before we started filming that we were gonna do a Zoom with Jonathan in here with Spiegel, but he'd be in the other room.
Hey guys,
wouldn't that be funny?
in.
Sometimes the energy is a lot, and you
It's
really have to be ready
But
to
you know what?
receive
It's
it.
also, I feel like if we didn't have him here, there would be no heartbeat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I feel like he's the driving force behind
Absolutely.
the fun.
Oh, yeah.
The fun of the
people
Orlando
say that about me a lot. People say you are the heartbeat. You are the capillary. You are the artery of.
He's like the pacemaker with a fresh battery.
You are the pacemaker of me, and I say to them, "Leave me alone, Mom."
Like, what do you know about podcasting,
Cut
Mom?
it back, Mom.
Mama, don't make fun of me.
Actually, I love you, Pam. Thanks for subscribing.
Yeah, Pam.
She's like our number
Does
one
she
fan.
watch?
She does. She watches all of our episodes weekly.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah. So, by the way, Mom and everyone else that's listening, we have a wonderful episode here for you today. We're super excited. If you haven't already, be sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on all of those platforms. It's going to be so awesome to make sure that you're keeping up with us, keeping up with news. What are we doing different for season 2, guys?
Well, we're out and about.
More explosions.
More a lot more
drama.
More CGI.
More conflict.
More AI bots.
Lower budget.
So this we are going with a D-list Michael Bay as our director this season on Squad.
Michael Fay is his name.
Michael Fay.
Yeah.
Crikel Fay.
MICALE. Big.
You're a wizard.
I was like, how do I spell Michael? But real quick,
so
but we do have,
make
make sure you subscribe, follow us on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts. But if you follow us on YouTube, we also do a Squadcast on location. We have a lot of cool places we go and experience. But I also want to mention we shoot at Hi Hello Labs. It's where we shoot this, and we love it here. But we just got upgraded, I believe. I used to get this size water bottle. Now I get this size water bottle.
We're pretty good.
We're like
clients.
one of their best clients.
We're one of their best clients.
It's a little bit hard to finagle around the mic situation.
Yeah, it's not good for whenever you're taking a sip
It says
live.
33.8 fluid ounces.
Oh yeah,
it's 1 quart.
That's
of water they give
one
us.
Q.
So it's either they really like us or you sound really hoarse when you talk. I can't.
Quit clearing your throat.
Yeah,
every time
you guys
talk.
have been clearing your throats in the microphones quite a bit today.
We'd have a good episode.
Yeah, actually, so I have an awesome experience that I was going through.
Oh yeah. Before you talk at all, I'm going to talk about my experience.
What was your?
Sorry, because this is important.
It's way more important.
It's way more important.
I'm going to pass the baton.
We're going to skip your experience. So a few weeks ago, the Home Squad, the real estate team, went to Epcot Food and Wine as a group. Remember that? Oh no, you don't, because you didn't go. Boo. But I do want to talk about it because it's really fun. You were going to go, and then you changed your mind, and
I never said yes, technically.
I feel like
I didn't flake.
don't. I feel like you just don't answer people sometimes.
It's easier.
But no, for real, we went. I think there were 6 of us that went. Claire and Jonathan and Gavin and Corey, and it was so fun. Nathan was there.
Hot day, huh?
It was so hot.
I saw the high, and I was
James,
like,
our
"Ooh."
videographer, he's filming today. It was so hot.
I'm telling you, I saw the high, and I was like, "Oh, I can't make it."
You're like 104.
104.
We It was fun. It was really fun. We only went to like 4 or 5 booths, but we went to the new champagne place. Claire
You
got
get a
some
flight,
champagne.
right?
You get a flight. They had a berry champagne, a Mary champagne, and a Terry champagne.
Yeah.
It was good. And then we got the staples of the Canadian beer soup with the pretzel, and we did the staple,
the Canadian beer cheese
But
soup.
although it was like 100 degrees, like
so it's
sipping
hot.
on
Did you
soup.
eat the soup outside?
Yeah, you don't go in. There's no inside. It's a booth.
Well,
There's no
Jonathan
Actually,
is
I mean,
going to be doing the most air-conditioned places
I know. Yeah,
in Epcot.
probably. Yeah.
oh, sorry to rub it in, Mark.
But no,
fried on your own.
But it was, and you could get a little pretzel, but you also wash it down with a cold beer. That always helps too.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then I went to Japan and got that teriyaki bun.
Dude.
You had that?
The chicken teriyaki bao bun.
Oh,
It is
I don't know if I had that.
amazing.
Is
it was so good. It's just
Yeah.
a bun of chicken.
What's your favorite country to go visit? Mine's Ireland. I think
Really?
that like seafood soup that they have.
Oh
is
yeah,
so
it is really good.
Yeah,
it is really
that
good.
is tasty.
The American barbecue is really good.
Okay.
It's really good. But we also saw Voices of Liberty.
Were they
Oh.
performing at the American Pavilion?
Yeah, in the rotunda.
In the rotunda.
I'm going to say that every week now. I'm going to
In
try
the
to work in
rotunda.
the word
Did
rotunda.
Nathan like jump up and sing?
Well, Nathan wasn't there at the time.
Oh,
He had to go show homes,
Yeah.
so he had to
Okay.
leave. But we had a lot of friends in there, and it was just it was a really cool experience. So we do have a video on it. So if you want to click the link, you can go check it out. We went there, we experienced it, and it was super hot. We also rode Guardians of the Galaxy
But
over there.
Okay, so I learned a new way to get into the queue for Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Would you tell us about that again so I can remember, so I can do it when I go there next week?
Well, there's 2 ways. So there's the virtual queue right now.
Yeah.
So you have to get on at 7 a.m. and it's basically kind of a speed thing, and then you get a boarding number, so 84 or whatever, and then
Sure.
through the day it says, "Hey, now boarding 60," and it says like probably in an hour you'll be boarded. You still have to go stand in the regular line.
Okay.
Right. But they space it out so it's not a 4-hour wait. So
Yeah.
you can do that, which is free, but you have to do it at 7 a.m. or 1 p.m.
Okay.
Right. This is like a park narc right here.
They do the same thing with Star Wars as well.
They used
for
to,
Rise of
yeah.
the Resistance.
Yeah,
Yeah, they used
right.
to do it then.
So, or you could buy just a regular lightning lane through your app. And I think that day we did it, it was $14, which
bad.
seems like a lot of money. But also we bought it.
How much is your time worth?
We walked right on the ride.
Wow.
And we watched stuff. We probably were, it
Really?
probably saved us 2 hours.
Wow.
So I paid $14 for 2 hours.
That's worth it to
I
me.
invested
Yeah.
in my time.
That's worth it for
And we
me.
all rode together. It was super fun. We literally pulled up our app. We're like, oh, we can ride it right now. And we bought it.
Y'all did it.
It was Apple Pay, so it just like
That's
you
kind
don't
of
know
a
what
hot
that means.
topic, though, bro.
I know it is a hot topic.
That is a hot topic.
Yeah, there's
You
a lot
know,
of
like
people that
Lightning
don't.
Lane, Genie Plus,
Yeah.
Fast Passes.
Do you think that they're going to change that, Park Narc?
Well, word on the street is that they're already trying to see if there's a way that they're going to be doing away with Genie Plus
Yeah.
and seeing if there's going to be
I don't mind it.
some sort of happy medium where, I think the big focus, even within the last 5 years with theme parks specifically, is having the lines be super interactive as well.
Yeah.
That way, you're not just sitting there looking at nothing, kind of being bored, but there's things to look at. There's things that you can interact with
Sure.
in the queue
Yeah.
on your way to the
Well,
attraction.
they started doing that with the newer rides. You see
Yeah.
that, and
Yeah.
it does make the queue a lot more enjoyable,
does.
especially for the kids, because that's where it really is. Like if you've got a 120-minute wait, you have to think, man, is my kid? Can I handle my kid? Can my kid handle this?
Well, the way you look at it, whether it's Universal Studios or Disney World, is that there's so many things to do there. If you go for a day or even a 4-day trip, you're not going to do everything. You just have to know that
Right.
when you travel here, or if you're from here, to be like, well, if I'm going to go today, what am I going to do? Maybe 3 things.
Yeah.
What Express Passes or Genie Plus does, it lets you do more.
Mhm.
Sure.
It just costs extra.
Yeah.
So you can either enjoy the day and do the 3 rides, or you can pay a little more and do 7 attractions.
Because
right?
if you're a local, you're like, well, I'll just come back on Tuesday and
Yeah.
just do one
but
ride.
we go with our kids
Right.
all the time, and I'm like, should we do Lightning Lane? Sometimes we
Mhm.
do, sometimes we don't. But the days we do, we're like, we know we're going to ride these 3 rides.
Right.
And then the kids
And
will
that's
be happy.
that's the unpredictability that's taken out of it, because back in the day, whenever we were cast members, you should just be able to walk into the park. You could go find a ride that had a low queue. You could just walk on.
Right.
But
Isn't that
now
funny?
it's more of a pay to play, where it's like, yo, like
Yeah.
you said, time is money.
Well-
and it's not. I'm not arguing
No.
with that at all.
Well,
for
10
sure.
years ago, there were less people going to the parks too. Now I
Boom,
feel
right
like
there.
I
The
think
volume
now
is
the
just-
volume has increased dramatically for all of these parks,
For
and
sure.
so I think these systems were kind of a necessity so that you weren't standing in a 4-hour
Well, that's
queue.
good. They
no
run a
matter what.
business. It's good revenue for them too.
Yeah,
They'd be
sure,
like,
yeah,
what?
extra
Because
revenue.
when you think about it, $14 to ride a ride, that seems kind of high. But then I also went to Starbucks in the park and I spent $16.
Yeah,
Right? For
Yep.
for a cup of coffee.
a cup of coffee.
Yep.
Yep.
So I'd rather ride the ride.
Sure.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. Get
Maybe
the
next
That was
time
my
you'll
experience.
invite us.
You guys should go next time. You were fully invited.
Maybe next time you should invite us.
Fully
I don't
invited.
remember
I feel like
getting an
I feel like
invite.
you guys should go by yourselves.
No, I'll check.
don't
I'll check
know.
my Google Calendar, but
You will not.
I'm pretty sure.
You will not. All right, let's do some. Let me pull up my thing. Let's do some
Let's get
O-Town
into
Throwdown.
it.
Let's get into it. Let's get into this segment. O-Town Throwdown.
O-Town Throwdown.
All right, ready for this? This is gonna be new. This is gonna be exciting. Local yokel. Discover the Enzian Theater, Orlando's hidden gem for film lovers and date nights.
Okay.
Do you guys know? Have you heard of this place?
I have heard of the Enzian Theater.
If you're in Orlando and you're a fan of film, culture, or just a great night out, the Enzian Theater is your go-to spot. Now, this just isn't any movie theater. Founded in 1985 and named after the alpine flower, the Enzian is Central Florida's only full-time, not-for-profit cinema and first-run independent and international films. It's like stepping into a different world, a single-screen gym where you can dine as you watch, wrapped in the scent of popcorn and the glow of twinkling patio lights from the on-site Eden Bar. Pretty cool, right?
That is pretty cool.
So they have cult classics on 35 millimeter. Imagine watching iconic films like Austin Powers or Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas on a 35 millimeter reel.
Two very colorful films.
Yeah,
Yes.
pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
That happens twice a month at Tuesdays at 9:30 p.m. Tickets only $11.
Yeah.
For that, right? Wait, it gets better. The Eden Bar isn't just a watering hole, it's an experience. Take advantage of the happy hour specials like Tiki Tuesdays and $1 off Tiki cocktails or weekend double mimosas for just $5.
Wait, they got tiki stuff?
Yep. And double mimosas, right?
Ooh.
Dinner and a movie, anyone? At Enzian, you can eat at the Eden Bar or have your dinner served right at your theater seat. If you're lucky, you'll catch a themed dinner special corresponding with the movie of the night.
What?
Got kids? No problem. Once a month on Sundays, the Enzian hosts family-friendly films where adult tickets are $11 and kids are 12, or kids get in free under 12 years old. They get in free. It's a win-win, right? If you're in the mood for a picnic, check out Popcorn Flicks in the Park on the second Tuesday of each month. Enzian showcases free outdoor movies in Central Park and Winter Park.
Where is this place,
yeah,
dude?
I forget the location.
I had it actually here.
Did you say it already and we just missed it?
No, because I've been
No.
listening this whole time. I haven't listened to anything else he said. I've just been listening to the address.
Hold on, let me look it up. I did have it. I had it
Picnics,
here.
kids under 12 are free.
Kids under 12 are free.
$11.
Classic 35 millimeters.
35 millimeters.
Yeah,
Austin
which is
Powers,
great.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Very interesting film combination, though. You know,
Oh, yeah.
you don't want to see those back to back.
Have you seen Fear? You've seen Fear. and
Oh
Loathing, right?
yeah, dude. I've seen Fear and Loathing.
I watched the first time I watched it. I was like, "Am I stoned?" Because
yeah, I
it
mean,
was just so trippy.
it's so trippy.
Maitland.
It's in Maitland.
Maitland.
Okay,
Yep.
awesome.
That's right.
Yeah, it's in Maitland,
Thanks, dude.
Florida. Yep.
Okay.
So it's 1300 Orlando Avenue in Maitland, Florida.
Okay,
Go to
cool.
the website, check it out, enzian.org. It's pretty cool.
That's
like just a
awesome,
bunch
yeah.
of different stuff.
Yeah.
Right? You guys I've never been there.
I haven't been there either.
Yeah, same.
Maybe we should go.
Ooh.
Squadcast on location.
Squadcast on location.
Yeah, so
great
that's
one.
again, there's a lot of options. I think the kids for free is pretty epic because like
That is
that's
pretty,
expensive.
12 and under too.
That's a
That's a pretty big.
Yeah,
How old's
for
your
sure.
kid?
12
You're
I know.
running out of time.
I'm
You gotta
running
take
out
him
of
to
time.
Fear and
You
Loathing in
better
Las
get there.
Vegas.
You better go to
2
night.
months.
Better go tonight.
I got 2 months to go
He's
do
going
this.
tonight.
Yep,
I know.
he's going tonight.
So,
Tonight.
although he's like 6 foot right already.
I know he is.
It's
they're gonna be like
ridiculous.
they're gonna have card
Nobody
him.
believes that he's 12 and under.
They're gonna card him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They always do.
Anyway, that's the local yokel.
That
So-
was an awesome local
Thanks,
yokel.
Mark.
Yeah, so go enjoy an evening at the Enzian Theater.
I love a good movie. But you know what I love more?
What's that, dude?
Theme park inside information.
Yeah, we've already this episode's already theme park.
It's already
heavy.
theme park heavy.
What do you got for us?
Ooh, I got something for you right now.
It's the Park Narc.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Park Narc. So we're going to be talking about Epcot today.
How about that?
That's what we were talking about
We were
already.
just
I know,
talking about
we were
it.
talking about it 'cause
I know,
remember
I
when I went
know.
there with everybody else?
You keep reading my mind. Here's what we're going to talk about today. Moana, Journey of Water. Opening up late 2023. They already are doing cast previews as we speak.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing it all
right?
over the gram.
So it's
Yeah.
all over the gram. So they started doing cast previews and things. They don't have an exact date on when it's going to be open for the general public, but there is, I've done some spoilers. You know, as the Park Narc, I got to kind of peek under the hood,
Right.
see
Yeah.
what's going on.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
There's 2 different paths you can take. You can take a dry path or a wet path.
Ooh.
So like, given that it's the journey of water, Moana, it's freaking awesome. Okay, so they have all these different interactive things. There's one point where they have musical strings of water where you can take your hand and
Shut up.
strum the musical
So like a harp?
magic strings
like a harp.
like a harp.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
like it's amazing. They have all these different types of interactive stones, hidden gems, little hidden Mickeys and things all throughout the land. It's super immersive.
Okay.
But it took the place of where they used to have the waterfall, or not the water. Where they used to have the fountain.
Oh yeah.
That's where it took the place
The
of
front.
right behind the ball. Yep, in the front. Right. So it's going to be opening up. Not only is it going to be opening up, but traveling around that pathway has been such
it's
a
such a
freaking pain.
Yeah, it has.
Leaving the park is easy.
Is that why you guys didn't come? Because you're just like, I can't travel.
Too much walking.
Once
too much
I
walking.
found
Too
out I had to
you
go
get too confused?
around the
Moana?
journey of water, I was like,
You're like, I'm not going.
not today, Charles. Not today. I can't be bothered. So it's also going to be freeing up a lot of the traffic in the center of Epcot as well. So it's going to be open. You're going to be able to see it. The wet, the dry. It's going to be great.
So do you get wet in the wet experience? Is like, can you expect to get wet?
Yes, you do expect to get wet.
Yeah.
It's like
all I keep seeing on the gram are people walking through these like shower curtain,
like
and then
shower
it stops,
curtain
but
waterfall
it stops
things.
when you walk through it.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go.
yeah,
check
it's going to
it
be
out.
absolutely amazing. So make sure you check that out whenever that opens up.
Okay,
cool.
No exact date, like I said, but it's still going to
Soon
be awesome.
soon. If they're doing cast member,
Yeah, it's gonna be
that-
soon.
That's usually like what, 6 months out?
Sooner than that.
Sooner
I
than
would say a
that?
couple
Sooner.
months
Out?
I bet it's out before.
Well, they'll do a soft opening, right? Just like with the
I don't know, I'm a pass holder, so I got a message the other day being like, "Hey, so we'll
stay
get access
tuned.
to that
Moana
when I
is
go.
coming.
I'll report. I'll report back.
All right.
Park Narc out.
Thanks, Parknar. Great,
well,
buddy.
All right, let's bring it on to the next segment.
Bring it on.
Let's do it. Next segment.
Progress. Chickaboom. All right. So okay. So we talked about this a little bit, and so every now and then for like my segments, I'll employ the help of AI to write me something. You know, just like something that is good for the gram and good for the Facebook. But sometimes it like really ups the stakes. So get ready for this one. Nice.
Is it indecent? I'm sorry.
Ready. This is how AI writes this. Progress or privilege? Community mail centers are on the rise, promising convenience, but they might be creating a class divide. Newer neighborhoods all but exclusively have these neighborhood mail centers. And while at the same time, other older neighborhoods have started retrofitting to have mail centers and are so losing their cherished individual mailboxes. So, can we expect that the few places we will see individual mailboxes are in luxury neighborhoods and high-end gated communities? Is that fair? Is that progress? Let's talk about it. Hashtag Central Florida Progress. Hashtag community mailboxes. Hashtag inequality. Hashtag access for all.
I'm actually glad you brought this up. I think about this a lot.
Right?
Yeah, I have a community mailbox.
First of all, I think he likes the way AI wrote that. And
He
like
did,
the
thank
stakes
you.
are, they really
Super
upped
high.
the stakes.
Dude,
privilege or what is it?
Privilege, progress or privilege?
Oh, I thought it was
Progress or
it
privilege?
sounds more like privilege or punishment. Because I have so I've lived in, this is my third house here in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
My first two homes had mailboxes.
Mhm.
Yep.
I don't really like mail, but it was pretty easy. I'd park and I would just get it.
Go get your
Now,
mail.
I have a community mailbox,
Yeah, you
and
gotta
it's
go
all
to
the
it.
way down.
Sure.
It's like once a month. Because then I go there, and it takes me an hour to sift through all this furniture stuff and all the stupid real estate agents sending me stuff.
What? Those jerks.
You want to sell your house?
Stop farming my neighborhood.
Get out of here. But I can't stand them.
I know.
I guess it's better for the postal service. It makes it more efficient, right?
Totally, yeah. And like their whole thing is budget anyway. So like they were like, how do we cut costs? And this was the easiest way for the post service.
We should just stop mail.
Well, they tried. Somebody tried to. Remember that?
Yeah, somebody did try and stop that. However, dude, here's the thing though. It actually
But is it,
architecturally speaking, it actually started coming out and doing that in the 1940s and 50s whenever there was a huge surge of population
growth.
going out to suburbias, right?
Totally.
Right.
So instead of it having this thing where everybody was going out into suburbia and not being in a community anymore, it was originally designed so everybody be able to, let's meet back at the mailbox and I'll see Bob and Joe and we can talk about their kids and sports and soccer practice
and the weather.
and the weather. Damn, my kids.
But now we have
feet
social
grows
media.
fast.
So
Yeah,
we
we have social media. But so like that's how it was originally formed. But now, like you said, it's kind of transformed. It's like nobody's really talking to anybody anyway whenever they
Yeah.
go get their mail. You know, you're
No,
usually
I wear sunglasses and a hoodie.
yeah.
Like, don't talk to me.
You look
Now I'm getting-
really, really weird.
I'm getting on my real estate. Do you want to sell postcards right now?
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Reminds me I have to send all mine out.
Nobody actually checks the mail whenever Mark is checking his because
No,
he
'cause
looks
they're like, the
so
guy's down
They're
there.
like, oh, he's
my
down there.
gosh.
Get out of
Hide
here.
your kids.
But so it's interesting how nowadays it's kind of transitioned into a cost-effective thing.
Yeah.
Where they're
Yeah,
like,
I
yo,
like
let's
a
just have
mailbox.
them stand
I think
right
it's
there.
cool because also it creates individuality of your
Sure.
home because you can make it cool or you can make it nice.
Yeah.
If you have to drop mail, you put the flag up. Like, I don't know.
But do you think it is creating a class divide because they're reserving it? So basically, the high end luxury communities are like, no, we are reserving our right to have these mailboxes, but they're popping up like unexpectedly and
I mean,
who's saying? Are they? What kind of mailboxes are they advocating for? Are they advocating for the singular?
singular,
The singular
Oh,
ones?
and not having the
Individuals?
and not having the community ones?
I don't know.
Okay.
I've been in a lot of luxury communities, and they still have the community mailbox.
Yeah.
Because also they want the yards to look better. Like sometimes mailbox is like mailbox. They think that just the house, the side of the house is prettier.
And then that's just another thing for the HOA to be like, hey, you have to have this type of mailbox.
Right.
That way it fits within our type of...
I mean, I guess if I live right next to the community mailbox, that would be cool, but it's all the way down the street. I have to drive there.
Yeah, but if you live right next to the community mailbox, then you have to deal with everybody. Like you have to see everybody going to the mailbox. It's just like that. Would
I
be
have
more of
my
a
own
hassle.
mailbox. I have my own mailbox. And
do?
You like it?
I do. I dig it. I dig it. I dig it. Because I tell you what, every time the mailman or mail person is coming up, I wave at him.
Yeah,
Sure.
you say, what's
you know
up?
what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's up,
Chuck?
mail
What do you have?
person?
What do you have?
Community mailbox. I'm in a newer community, so they decided for me.
I don't
So
know.
here's the thing. Like, well, I mean, I think where it really hurts people is like when they retrofit older neighborhoods and
Yeah.
say we're moving
Yeah.
into a. And so like if you're an elderly person, say, and like now you have to go to a mail center and deal with all that, and that gets a
I like
little
mailbox.
troublesome.
I don't have any say in it, but I like a mailbox.
You like a mailbox?
Yeah.
I remember growing up and having a mailbox.
I
And it was
should have
awesome.
my own mailbox.
You'd hear the mailbox like close and be like, oh, the mail's here.
Mail's here.
Yeah.
Well, I would send out
my real estate postcards.
Yeah, when we were 8.
Please, no.
I'll sell my house.
No. When I was a kid, I used the mailbox for one thing and one thing only, and that was the sweepstakes for cereal boxes and the prizes for cereal boxes.
yeah.
Sure.
And I was that kid that like, Mom, I need $4.50 postage and handling because I need to get these
Postage
gummy
and handling. They used to charge for handling.
and handling.
What did they do? Just so they didn't drop it?
How do you
handle
handle
this?
this? How do you handle this
That's
card?
an extra cost.
That'll be $4.
What?
What was your
Ship
favorite
it.
thing
Just
to get in
ship
the
it.
mail,
Don't worry
Mark?
about handling it.
Yeah.
What was your favorite thing to get in the mail whenever you were little?
When I was little,
Yeah.
pen pals and stuff. I think there was that
Dude,
nice
pen pals. I haven't heard that.
Yeah, pen pals. You
forever,
write
yeah.
pen pals. They're like people in France. I don't know.
In Germany
Find
and
them
stuff,
in
yeah.
school. They'd pair us up with this
Somalia.
like France kid.
Oh.
Yeah, it's cool. But I remember the time. I do remember that time period where Netflix. We used to. You remember that?
Oh, yeah,
So
you
I would
could
do
do
like
videos
I
in
would
the
do
mail.
video games or movies or DVDs, and I would do I would love renting video games through
Yeah.
Netflix.
Yeah,
there was
for sure.
there was a video game thing you could rent too for like you could have for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Totally.
Yep.
I liked that.
But it is true though. Like I think that like maybe having the mail centers is convenient for the mail delivery for the post office.
guess.
But at the same time, people go to it less frequently, so you're going to get a backup.
I know they're annoyed with me. I know when I go in my mailbox after like
They cram
once
it
a
in
month,
there.
it's just all
they
in
can
there.
tell.
and they're
they
like-
get mad. They
they're so-
cram it in there.
Yeah, I know the mailbox guy.
So like
hates
I
me
know
now.
that also
and he
creates
used to like
another
me because
problem.
I'd wave, I'd pick it
Yeah.
up every day. Now he's mad at me,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
she's mad at me.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't even know what they look like anymore.
You don't
now.
even know what
We used
type
to
of
be
mail
friends
person you have.
Be like, why are you getting mad at me for somebody sending me 95% junk mail
about selling my house.
about selling my house?
So community, you know what?
I don't know. Is it progress?
I don't know. Is it progress?
Punishment.
You think it's punishment? Yeah, punishment.
Progress or punishment? Can
It's
it
hard,
be
it's
both?
hard to get packages.
Can it
Sometimes
be
they give you
both?
the slip.
No.
You
No.
get look in the bigger container down there to
Yeah.
get your package
Well,
out.
they're
that type of thing.
listen. I hate them. I think they're eyesores of communities, and they're always trashed because people hate junk mail, and half of them don't have garbage cans, and if they do have a garbage can,
They
it's
set it on
filled
top.
to the brim
Yeah,
with
they-
trash and
I don't
junk
like it.
mail.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think they're progress. I think they're
Punishment.
more punishment.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks for that. That was a good topic.
That was a good topic.
Thanks for watching, you guys.
Yeah.
That was
We're
a
gonna
good
dip
episode.
out. We're gonna go to the Enzian right now
We're gonna go
and
to the
watch a
Enzian.
I know we
movie.
should go there to watch it.
We
That'd be
should,
good.
yeah.
Or maybe we'll go to. I'll call the rest of the home squad, not you guys, and we'll go to the Epcot again.
You know
'cause we
what?
didn't hit
Do what
after
you
that.
do what you want to do. I'm gonna keep.
yeah.
Listen, I've got to go send you some real estate postcards.
Like and subscribe.